So far, the department says the issue with this case is nobody wants to come forward and give information about the shooting.
WCBI's Quentin Smith talks with the police chief about the problem and joins us live in the studio with more. Quentin?
Joey, we hear about this all the time. People not wanting to come forward and give information to the media or police to help with an investigation. Now, many say they're afraid of what might happen if they tell what they know. So earlier today, I spoke with the police chief who says when the community chooses to remain silent, it actually hurts an investigation.
The street code.
It's this concept that when something happens, nobody wants to snitch. Nobody wants to tell what happened.
West Point Police Chief Tim Brinkley says that code has always been a problem for law enforcement. The street code is very powerful, and Brinkley believes people refuse to come forward out of fear of retaliation.
We're finding that many of our millennials and the younger generation really adhere to the street code, whether or not they are involved in criminal activity or not. And that's what's so disturbing about it. It's getting to be a norm.
A norm Brinkley finds mind-boggling.
It's interesting that when something happens to somebody you love, you would want everybody in the community that has information to show up with whatever they have to help the police in the investigation. But when it happens to somebody else, you don't want to cooperate.
And when people choose not to cooperate, it makes putting a criminal behind bars more difficult.
That doesn't mean that our investigation is at a standstill. It just means that we have to work much, much harder.
Chief Tim Brinkley says the street code is a problem that exists in every neighborhood and in every state. But he says one way to combat this problem is better community involvement.
No police agency can be effective without the community it serves. And so when information comes into the community, if they want the community to remain safe, you can't put all of that burden on the police agency. The community has to play a part.
Now, Brinkley says Crime Stoppers is another vital tool to solving cases because you can report information anonymously without worrying about the street code. And remember, if you have any information about Shaw's death, you can call Golden Triangle Crime Stoppers. Andrea, Joey, back to you.